England have beaten Switzerland on penalties to finish third in the UEFA Nations League. Well, England eventually got the win, Ryan, but I thought we played really well.
Yeah, we did play well. We held the possession. You could say overall quite one-sided. I was a bit disappointed though at the same time. You know, I don't mean to be negative. I know we've won the game, and I'm still proud that we came third at the end of the day.
Yeah.
But we should have been at half-time. We should have been 3-0 up, 4-0 up, whatever. We should have destroyed that game. But we had so many good, opportunities, but we just couldn't get it over the line. We couldn't score. There's so many chances on the plate for England that we just couldn't get a knife and fork out. You know what I mean? It just wasn't possible. I don't know what was going on, but what's your thoughts on the game?
Yeah, I thought, England played pretty well. We bounced back from the disappointment of Thursday, losing to the Netherlands, and we made Switzerland, who, let's not forget, are 8th in the FIFA World Rankings, we made them look a very average team today. They created nothing of any worth whatsoever, and it was England who had by far the best chances. And as you say, we should have won it in the 90 minutes, and even extra time we had chances as well.
Yeah.
So let's start off with the first half. I mean, we got off to a great start. Harry Kane hit the bar.
Oh, what a chip that was as well.
Yeah.
Thought that was going in, but yeah, full play. 2 minutes in, you're thinking, right, England are going for this. There was a few in the first 2 to 5 minutes. I was a little bit nervous at the back. There was a few times where I was passing and they looked a little bit shaky.
But it showed that they're sticking to their principles, and Thursday night's mistakes haven't put the team off.
No,
which is good to see.
It's good that they've got that structure. I just wonder if if they've got the players that can adapt to that at the moment.
I thought Gomez, Maguire were excellent.
Gomez was fantastic.
Alexander-Arnold was man of the match for me today, and Danny Rossi started. I thought the back four looked really good, but then again, they're not as good at Switzerland, not as good as the Netherlands. I thought.
No.
Throughout really. So it was a good start by England. Let's say Kane hit the bar, and then Raheem Sterling had a number of chances throughout the 120 minutes, and he should have scored.
Yeah, he had weak shots, didn't he?
He had a side foot with his left foot. Great play by England. Dele Alli was involved, and a good ball by Harry Kane. Just played it inside the Switzerland right-hand channel, but Sterling on his left foot, and a bit of a powder puff shot straight out Sommer, the goalkeeper.
What is it with Sterling? He's a fantastic. I'm not debating. He's a world-class player. He's fantastic for Man City, but for England, I've not seen it. He just seems to be like a chicken with no head. Like he can't. He doesn't seem to fit in with the team. He has some good moments every now and again. Where
I'd be more concerned if he didn't have the chances. It's just he's got to take them. In this Nations League, he has scored goals. He scored 2 against Spain away, but in the finals, and today he hasn't scored, but he's putting himself in the positions like he does for City. He just isn't taking them. But I think eventually he will go on a real goal-scoring run for England.
Well, let's hope so.
and hopefully save himself for the Euros next summer.
Fingers crossed.
But there was another great chance. 35 minutes, Dele Alli, free header from one of the many excellent balls by Trent Alexander-Arnold.
Oh, yeah.
And Ali got a good contact in the header, but he should have scored.
Yeah.
It just went over the bar.
Yeah, I mean, that's not, like you say, Alexander-Arnold, absolutely superb, his crossing, wasn't it? Like you said, very, Beckham-esque in a way.
Yeah, he was. He was taking his club form to the international stage. He hasn't played a lot of times for England, but based on his performance today, I'd play him ahead of Walker, just for his threat going forward. And I think he's actually a little bit defensively better than Walker as well. So we get to half time, 0-0, somehow 0-0. And it was more of the same stuff in the second half. England creating chances, in Switzerland, they played slightly better in the second half, but still weren't a great threat at all.
Not at all. I think Xhaka at one point had a really good shot, didn't he?
Yeah, and I can't actually remember them. They had a few pot shots in the first half, but that was it.
Yeah.
Did look, Yeah, they had chances for counter-attacks, but they weren't good enough to capitalise on them.
But towards the end of the second half, we're thinking, yes, we've got that goal.
Wilson come on for Harry Kane, and we thought he scored another goal for England. But it was again VAR was sort of cost us really. But what did you make of the decision?
Bollocks, if I'm honest with you. I think it was absolutely...
Say what you mean, mate.
I think, look, last week, the other day, there's no two ways about it. It was the right decision, for disallowing the goal against Netherlands. But I think today, no, it wasn't a clear foul. It was anything... If anything, it was a bloody dive. That's the thing that... I know they were saying about the contact and everything, but I just think... No, that wasn't. In my opinion, I'm not saying it because I'm an England fan. Like I say, I agree. Sometimes it works both ways, but no, that for me was a goal.
Yeah, I think when I first saw it, like you, I thought it was soft, but looking back, I think it was a foul. But because he went with both hands, he pulled the defender's arm. But I think strikers have got to be more clever when they're in the box now. Any little touch, and the defender's going to go down. So it might have been marginal, but I think the right decision in the end.
It's like going to the hospital after a pillow fight. Do you know what I mean? It was just it wasn't relevant in my opinion. But VAR is there for a reason, and it's going to be a big debate, isn't it, going forward? And they were even saying it's still in its trial period at the moment. And
I think we're going to have a lot more decisions like that in the Premier League in the coming season.
For sure.
At the end of 90 minutes, 0-0, somehow still 0-0. We're going to extra time, and the same old story. We're creating chances, but unable to take them.
Yeah, and... but I've also got to say as well, Summer for Switzerland was fantastic in goal.
Yeah.
They made some really good saves.
Yes, but about 8 minutes into extra time, that man, Alexander-Arnold, he was on the left-hand side this time, crossed it in. Ali, great header downwards, like he should have done in the first half. Great save by Sommer. Sterling reacted really well, got there first, and Sommer got up and saved it. So that was a good double save by the goalkeeper. And then, even in the second half of extra time, Raheem Sterling, that man again, he hit the bar from a free kick.
That was a very good free kick, and I was just about to take everything back if he'd have scored, but that was a good free kick to be fair, and
it just think it's never going to go in, is it?
No, and you just think it's not our day.
No.
But it goes to penalties, and before it went to penalties, you think, well, okay. This is the first time in a while that you actually think I'm confident with England and we've not had that for years, have we?
No, we've never had it, mate. I was confident today, but obviously we wanted to win in the 90 minutes or even extra time, but to have the opportunity to win 2 shootouts in a row, you can't argue with that.
Can't fault that, no.
And we won 6-5. All 6 of our penalties were really good, I'd say.
They were all superb.
And the only one player who took one in the shootout against Colombia last year in the World Cup was Eric Dyer, who scored our 6th penalty. All the others, Pickford, Sancho, who else, Maguire, Sterling, they didn't take one last year, and they all scored.
Pickford was unreal, wasn't he? Scoring that penalty, you're thinking, what's he going to do? Is he just going to blast it anywhere? Yeah. But then it was really well, planned. It was fantastic.
Whipped it into the side of the net, and then he saves the penalty.
Exactly. So he was the hero with his boot and gloves,
Yeah. I think we won in the end. But I think overall this Nations League, we finished 3rd. That's a good achievement, I think.
Yeah, it's like a bronze award, isn't it? At the end of the day, and it does show progress, but there's still, there are some cracks that I'm sure Southgate needs to look at in terms of improving. I think anyone who kind of is massively disappointed with England, I know I've said a few negative things because I'm a fan at the end of the day, and I'm not just going to say everything's great because but at the same time, we are on the up, I believe. We've got a good manager, and I think anyone who thinks Southgate should go or it's completely the other way, I just think is deluded. You know, we are clearly progressing.
Yeah.
You know, if you're going back to Sven-Goran Eriksson, who I loved that team, by the way, when we should have won at times, Capello, you know, Hodgson, all the other sort of managers we've had, we've never really been, in my opinion, there's not really been that spark there.
No.
Whereas now, there's just something about it. There's belief. And I think we get more frustrated because we believe we're aiming higher now. We're more ambitious than we used to be. So is that the thing? If we didn't have such a good World Cup, and we didn't have that self-belief, you know, would we be as concerned with the Nations League? Would we be as disappointed at times? No, we probably wouldn't. But because we're more ambitious, we're more frustrated. So you've got to thank Southgate in a way for giving us that belief again. You know.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So, as we've said, good for England to win. Obviously, 90 minutes extra time would have been good to get the win. I think one of the things we could improve on is the finishing.
I agree, 100%.
The World Cup, I think we relied on set piece a little bit too much, and today we had a number of chances, but we didn't take any.
No.
So I think that is something we need to improve on. But I think it's a good problem to have, because at least we're creating the chances.
Yeah,
I'd be more concerned if we create nothing, to be honest. So. Third place, Nations League. You know, we looked like we were never even going to progress from our group at one stage. I think we've done really well. So I think really positive signs going into the Euro qualifying and ultimately the Euros next summer.
Absolutely. Well, positives. You know, it's progress, isn't it? So we'll take it. Third place.
Yeah, nice one.
Brilliant.
All right, thanks a lot, mate.
You're welcome.
All right, well, thanks everyone for watching this video. Please subscribe to our channel if you're new. If you like this video, give it a big thumbs up. Comment below who your man of the match was. I've gone for Trent Alexander-Arnold. How about you, Ryan?
I have to agree with that, or Pickford. You know,
Yeah.
a bit of both, yeah.
All right, well, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Thank you. Bye.
See ya.